This is the official video for my bat listing, bringatrailer.com. I'm going to be putting this 2004 Bentley Arnage T-24 Mulliner up for sale. And just wanted to provide this video so you can see the condition of the vehicle. I'll point out some of the features and let you evaluate it. It's a very brilliant silver color. I don't know the official name of the color silver, but this is a T-24, which means it's got some special additions to it over a regular Arnage T. It's one of 24 cars that was built for North America to commemorate the 2003 victory at Le Mans. And so it has some special items, like the wheels are polished. It's got the Union Jack flag on the side, the 24 on it, and those special shark gills vents right there. Also on the T-24, you've got the body colored molding around headlights and taillights. On the regular vehicles, it's just a chrome finish on those. But this one is in excellent condition. It's a driver, it's not like a show car, so it is going to have some minor issues on it, and I'll go over some of those, point them out. But this one has really been well cared for, and you can check out some of my other videos and see what's been done, some of my experiences with this car. I've owned it for over 3 years, and it's been a fantastic car. So let me give you some more close-up shots. You can check it out. Well, this video is not going to be too exciting just because I'm just kind of showing you the vehicle. If you want to see some more exciting stuff, more fun adventures and hijinks, check out some of the other videos on the channel. But this is for potential buyers who want to have this sweet baby in their garage. I really like the way the light's hitting that right now. Like the fender in the rear looks even a little curved there. It's really accentuating that line, but that's kind of an optical illusion. Alright, let's take a look at the interior. The leather seats. I may redo these shots in a garage because the sun kind of doesn't give you a full view. Up there on the radio cover is another commemorative plate for the T-24. And you'll notice it has the carbon fiber. Well, we'll get closer. It has carbon fiber on the trays. It's got it on the door sills here. The regular Arnage T around this era would just have like that spun aluminum, which also looks good, but I really like the carbon fiber look. And around the dash gauges. And then it's got the black piano wood instead of some of the traditional woods that you see on these cars. So that's a look. I'll upload a bunch of pictures for you and you can evaluate it further, and then also you can reach out if you have any questions. I also want to go over all the things that are wrong with this car so there won't be any surprises to a potential buyer. Wheel condition is good overall. This one I would say is a 9 out of 10. It's got a little bit of discoloration around the valve stem and it looks like a little paint chip there. No dings on the doors whatsoever. Flawless condition on the paint. This wheel has a little bit more discoloration that could probably be repaired, but absolutely no bends in the rims or any major damage whatsoever. Let's look at the other wheels. This one is in, I would say, 8 out of 10. There's a good little scuff right there. But that's about, and it's got some discoloration around the valve stem. This one is the worst. Save the worst for last. It's got this bad boy, which I don't think I did. I think a valet did that, but I'm not sure. I may just be too ashamed to admit that was me. But other than that, this one's in, oh, there's a tiny one here. Other than that, this one's pretty good. I would say this is more like a 7 out of 10 condition. Going down the sides, no dings whatsoever. Actually, there is that's a bug. That won't be there if you buy the car, unless you want me to throw that in. There is this little ding right here, which was like that when I purchased the car. They were able to get it out a little bit. It was worse, but so that's a thing. Common thing on these cars is this little trim around here. You can see this one has these two little cracks. So that happens on these cars. I think the other one actually is missing. Yeah, same thing happened on this side. And it missing that little piece. So don't let that surprise you. Antenna works. Sometimes an issue on these cars. Fuel door, no problem. All the windows work, sunroof works, everything works. The only ding on this car, let's see if we can get the sun to highlight it. Yeah, there you can see it right there-ish. So that's something I've never had. It's barely noticeable, so I've never had anything to it. There are a few imperfections just from bugs and little rock chips. I think there's some little scuffs right there. Headlights are excellent, no cloudiness. Sometimes you'll see these things getting filled up with moisture. These are dry, excellent condition. Again, there's a few little scrapes and chips in the bumper. This bumper has been repainted, same as the rear, before I purchased it, which is not uncommon for a car. Everything else is in excellent. The side markers, excellent condition. Sometimes those get moisture buildup. Power mirrors, folding mirrors, everything works. This door shows evidence of being repainted just on this section right here. And I didn't ever notice it until my Bentley specialist pointed it out to me. And he said that that section right there has been repainted. So I don't know if it got keyed or had some damage, but that was pointed out to me. And then the other exterior item on this car that is not perfect is the antenna for the, I think it's for the satellite. The little tip on this is broken, and then I may have backed into my garage and didn't know that my garage door malfunctioned and did not go all the way up, and just did enough to loosen that up. So that is the only other flaw on the exterior. I want to give you a quick driving video from the inside. 35, 566 currently. Obviously that'll go up in just a couple minutes. But when the car is listed, it'll still be under 36,000. Let's give it a quick drive. And I don't know how much you'll be able to hear, but it is a very quiet cabin. Very smooth. Just had, you'll see in the service records too, and there's another video for it. Just had the front end suspension all serviced, so it's running really well. Feels very smooth. Turn signals work. Dog friendly. And we'll just get it up to speed here on a little straight. Nice fall back roads. Tires are excellent condition. I put them on, I believe, last year, so less than 2,000 miles on them, and they're the OEM Pirelli tires. Very quiet ride. I'll give it a little goose here. And that'll be enough because we're good neighbors here. Don't want to see a big car barreling down the street. So 645 foot-pounds of torque, 450 horsepower, twin turbo, 6.75 liter V8. It's a good time, but I do not drive it like that. I do not drive it like I drove cars when I was a teenager. I'm so much more sophisticated now, and I don't want to pay for any new tires every year. Alright, I'll stop this part of the video. Alright guys, I'm back in the garage now, and we have much better lighting in here so we can get a better look at the interior of the car. But as you can see, it's in excellent condition. Let me hop in and I can just give you a quick tour here. But there's the carbon fiber dash. That's exclusive to the T-24 models. And all the leather is in excellent condition. Carpets are in excellent condition. All the gauges work, and I'll turn the lights off and show you. Sometimes on these gauges, like the backlighting can go out, but all these work, so I'll show you that. And I'll show you all the imperfections too. There's not a lot on the inside, but I'm pretty picky about the cars, so I want to share that with you. So you just won't be surprised by anything if you are interested in the car. But it's the T-24. This is for the stereo here. Stereo works perfectly. It has actually really good sound quality too. I think it sounds great. AC, that climate control system is from a BMW. A lot of you guys will recognize that. Very clean. And it's very nice. Stitching on that steering wheel. It's pretty impressive. I mean, for the money on these cars, what you get is just incredible. So let me go ahead and show you some of the imperfections on the interior. I'm pretty picky, so some of these are going to seem minor, but I would just rather share everything. So leather is in great shape all around. I see some of these cars listed for sale and the leather looks pretty rough, but it looks pretty good on here. So here's one thing. This is kind of common. This really isn't a flaw in the or anything that's broken, but this is kind of something that's typical. I remember seeing a video of Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson saying the car seems a little too British. That's just kind of loose, but this is how you shift. You pull up to change it into different gears. Another thing that I noticed is wrong on this car, and this is pretty picky, but if you notice like this tray right here, see how nicely it goes up? It's supposed to be like that. And on the stereo, it goes up too fast. So I think a spring came undone, and I don't want to. I could probably fix it, but I think I would do so much damage trying to get into there. I would scratch everything up. So it's just not worth it. But if you're more mechanically inclined than I am, it's probably just a super easy fix. It has all the accessories. I have the phone for it. I've taken all the stuff out of the car just because I do leave it with valet and I don't want anybody just to swipe something that could be taken. So glove compartment, light works perfectly in glove compartment. You got your things there. Haha. Let me show you the driver's seat leather. It's in excellent shape, and I'll get real close here because this is, I mean, obviously this is where it's going to wear the most. So I'll show it to you. We'll get close in there. I keep the leather clean and conditioned. This is super close up so you can see. It's not cracked, it's just kind of worn, but nothing, it's not cracked through or anything like that, so excellent shape. Oh, this is, so these, the rubber on these tends to deteriorate and get sticky, which is kind of common. It's an issue that's happens in Ferraris, like older Ferraris for some reason, but so this I think is replaced. That's not the original. And then this one came off. I haven't put it back on. I still have it, but it's in two pieces, so I never put it back on. So that's one issue. And then also another issue is you can see the carpet is worn there. So just this is the, you know, the area that gets the most wear on the inside. Then I notice over here, you can see a little bit of wear right there, right in the center of the screen. So the other thing is this dash, the navigation flip up. It works, but I can tell it's on its last leg. It goes up, but it's really slow. I never use it, so that's one thing my specialist says is use the car, drive it, and that's kind of what prevents things from breaking. But I just never use that, so it's really slow, and it might go out soon, but that's something I just never use. So wanted to make that known. Let's check out the back seat. And here we are in the back seat. Just excellent condition. The leather is so perfect back here. There's nothing wrong. And I notice a lot of these when I see them for sale, like the leather is like really wrinkly in the back, but this is just in excellent condition. Everything works back here. The let's see. That's the power reclining seats. So everything just excellent condition back here. Picnic trays. Doors. Headliner is in excellent condition. It's got a button under here for opening the trunk. And this trunk has brand new struts in it. I replaced that, I think, last year. Let's get it focused here. All right. I do have the umbrellas for it. Just like I said, I've taken everything out of this car for the fact that other people are in it. So, brand new battery, replaced in September. That's the starter battery, and then there's an accessory battery. That battery's still in good shape. It didn't need to be replaced. Interstate batteries. There's your navigation. So, excellent condition in the trunk. Oh, and also it's got the latching, the automatic latching. So all you do is need to get it down just a little bit, and it seals itself there. It latches. All right, let's look under the hood. Okay. Not a whole lot to see, but I'll take this cover up and we can give it a closer look. This is the least expensive Bentley tool. Speaking of tools, this car does come with all the tools and everything that it's supposed to come with. Let's see, I need both hands for this. Let me put you on pause. Alright, here we go. And you can see this beast is just crammed into here. And I have not detailed this engine, and that's kind of a trick that used car salesmen do to hide stuff. So this is as it is. If you see any seepage or anything, it's going to show up. I'm not hiding anything under this hood. Let's see if we can show the condition of that belt. The belt's in really good condition. If I can get it to focus in there, let's see. I'll try to get a close-up picture of that and put that in the photographs. Come on. But yeah. It's had all its recalls performed. That's what this means. There's the VIN. And the only place on the car that says Arnage is right there. So that's your engine. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to check out my 2004 Bentley Arnage T-24 Mulliner. This car has been so wonderful to own. The experience is just so unique and goes beyond just owning a car in the garage. But I hate to let go of it, and I hope the next owner will be as passionate about it as I have been. It really is a wonderful car. If you have any questions, I will put a link to the Bring a Trailer auction in the description below, and you can check it out. If that link is not there, that just means the auction is not live yet, but once it is live, I'll put that link there so you can reach out to me on the Bring a Trailer website. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so just about to get the car for sale, and I noticed this feature that I never knew it had. First I was just like, oh cool, there's a little pocket right there for hiding stuff, but then I realized like this whole thing like kind of comes down where you can like put like papers and things in there, I guess. Like spring loaded. So I don't even think that's in the owner's manual. It's just something you gotta find out on your own. Oh, here's another thing. Grey Poupon won't even, you can't even fit it in there. If it didn't have that thing, it probably would fit perfectly, but you gotta put it in sideways. And that's just trashy. I'm sorry.